Hi, everyone, and welcome back to SunBurst Tarot, or welcome if it's your first time here. So, thank you all so very much for joining, and we're going to get into the upcoming trial of Sean P. Diddy Combs. So, if y'all remember, or if y'all have been around, I have done a whole list of um, readings on Diddy, the trial, things that have been going on, and a bunch of other characters around him. So if y'all are interested in any of that, I have an entire playlist. Go check that out. We got some wild, wild claims and wild things that we've picked up on in these readings about Mr. Sean P. Diddy Combs. So what I wanted to do, though, is what the heck is going on here? Trial is in a few days as of time of recording, and I want to take a look at what should we expect from the trial. Is there anything that's going to be big, shocking news or the such? So, without further ado, let's get into it. But quick reminder: remember, everything that I'm saying is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. No facts here, y'all. Just my opinions, psychic downloads, and the such. So, if you want to use what I'm saying to help form your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions, please do so. If you don't want to, you do not have to. So, without further ado, let's get into it. I'm going to grab some general energy around this trial currently. Uh, what is kind of the energy that's kind of being prompted out about this trial that's upcoming that a lot of people are interested in, considering its innate ties to Holly Weird and some very high profile people. So let's take a look. Okay. We're lying. We want to spout lies. We want to spout no truths about things that are going to make people uncomfortable. Interesting. I'm gonna pull clarifiers on all of this, but I'm trying to figure out if this is if like oh boy. Egads. So this trial is weird. I'm already saying weird, 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 weird. In that I'm not sure if this trial is actually being put on for the public or if it's actually a due process. Because what I'm seeing here is we're not telling the full truth here. High Priest is reversed. We're lies, we're deceiving, we're deception about this whole trial and things going on and things being revealed. Why is this? Because we need to pull people out of their comfort zones. You know how we're going to get new information about all this Holly weird shit? It's coming from this trial. Not everything's going to be talked about. They're going to have to cover things up. We're going to have to code word certain people, places, things, and the such, because this is our opportunity to tell the masses, to tell the zombies down below what to do, or essentially to communicate information up to the people of the world. This trial is not. This trial is going to be a fanfare. We'll see it in the ways of things that we've been wanting to expose behind the scenes, how deep things go, how non deep some things go, will be revealed here. You want the world to know about all the weird stuff going on? We're going to showcase this in this trial. So keep your eyes and your ears popped out. But here's the thing, it's not all the truth. There's a lot of stuff that is not going to be true said during this trial. I'm not sure which side that's coming from. But there's going to be not a lot of truth said, but it's going to be like that's the story we'd agreed upon. Uh like cuz yeah, our hopes and fears, we want to start a new cycle here. This trial is to start a new cycle with everything. However, the unseen obstacle. The strength card reversed. Huh. Negative influence as well. Someone wants to make a fool out of Diddy. Someone wants to make a fool out of him, and he's not playing the game, is kind of what I'm getting here. He's kind of just laying down and letting things happen. He's not fighting it. He's not He's not playing the game because he's not willing to move forward. He's not willing. He is sticking his heels in some way. Because, yeah, this was a giant disaster. F around and find out. And here in the future, we're about to restore balance to a bunch of different people and to situations, people, places, things. This is really weird because, like, what I'm also getting lots of really interesting downloads. One is this trial feels fake. Now, y'all are gonna, no, don't shoot the messenger. But, like, what I'm getting here is, like, this trial, it's already done. The trial's done. We already know, we already have the outcome. We already know how it's going to go. We already have the check marks X, Y, and Z. This is just now our fanfare opportunity to talk about it and to showcase what's going on. And the such. Like, this is our opportunity to show how weird and deep this goes. Like, that's what this trial is supposed to do. And we're going to take a look into why he didn't take the plea deal. But that's what I'm really getting is this is the trial is already predetermined. It's pre-scripted. It's now just this is going to be the script that we're going to be putting out there for the masses to tune into, and this is going to be like our propaganda machine. Like, this is how we're going to do it. The everything's done. It's over with. I don't know what kind of I don't know what kind of deal was done. I don't know what sort of agreements were done behind the scenes, but it's like you do this. You do this trial. It's already predetermined, pre-scripted, everything X, Y, Z. It's like that's one side. And like you do it, this is how we're going to get the information out there. And then there's the other side to it where it's like you there's like okay, how I'm seeing it, three different players. So we have our government side, like we'll call them the government light, the light government, which is like we want to put this information out. Then we have the dark government, who have shady like fingers in everything and have connections to Hollyweird. Those people, in my opinion, the dark government, they're ones who are, how do I put this? They're the ones who gave Diddy like the plea deal, and it's like, take the plea deal, and then none of this has to come out. None of this has to come out. And then there's Diddy over here who's like, you know what? I'm working with the light government. They got me a deal. I'm gonna say no to yours, and like and then like it's effing up this dark government's plan. That's how I'm seeing this. And so it's like, that's why it's like you aren't moving forward. You're kind of just rolling over and taking it, which is kind of like the unseen obstacle here, because there's a couple different players who it's like, you should just take the plea deal. Why don't you just take the plea deal and then we don't have to talk about this? But then it's like, no, we need to talk about this because this is how we're getting this information out. This is how we're using the media to get this stuff out, in my opinion here. Interesting, interesting. We have some wild stuff that's about to come out from this trial. So, what are some of the big points that prosecutors and Diddy's team even want to showcase during this trial? Because, like, again, I'm seeing this as the trial's been done. There's like a deal that went on behind the scenes for something with like government light, but this is super interesting to me, at least. I wasn't. So let's take a look here. What are the major points that? What are some major points that that are kind of going to get pointed out that maybe we as the audience or the public are not expecting to be talked about? Like, what are things that might be coming crashing down or being revealed during this trial? So let's take a look. I'm going to pull how many? 5, 6? We'll see. So we have our people who are trapped alive in a fair. There's 3. Something in the desert. Okay. Okay. So these are the 6 that we're going to delve a little bit deeper into. So let's take a look first at, I don't know, which one wants to talk first? I'm not sure. let's just see what ones want to be talked about first. Let's talk about the boat first then. This might be like boat parties, yacht girls. What's kind of going on here? Let's take a look see. I grabbed like 3 of these to just help us focus on it, and away we go. So we have bad luck on journey. I'm going to try and put that up here in the shade. Should help a little bit. Yeah, with our boat, we have physical or written copies, a paper trail of something with an unresolved conflict. So, the boat I've always seen is like, oh, we're taking goods to and fro from things. What do you mean? Like, are we looking at specific logs of like trips? Like yacht parties? We're going to be learning who, like, are we learning names of people who went on like specific like yacht trips or parties? Because, like, with the mirrorless or the physical or written paper copy trails, it's given me like, no, we're talking about like we're talking about party lists, we're talking about guest lists, like we're seeing entire like files coming up here. And having this be with a boat, I'm thinking this could be flight logs, these could just be like regular logs of like party goers, but let's take a look. So this is the 5 of Cups reversed. We're healing from something. What are you healing from? The Knight of Cups reversed. Gaslighting individuals. I mean, these could honestly be. This is like his old days, it feels like. Like, when I mean old days, I mean old days. Like, this is like early 2000s sort of stuff we're going to be learning about. Trips, flight logs, that's what this is giving me, and it's old stuff that like is being brought back up that like we had kind of been ignoring and not been talking about, especially with the Knight of Cups reverse. This is someone who's like a big gaslighter. Diddy is, or Sean Diddy, he is a King of Cups. He's, I think, a Scorpio, if I'm not mistaken. And so with the Knight of Cups reversed here, this gives me, it was maybe this is back in his earlier days, before he went and did things. So that's what I'm kind of seeing here, just that Knight of Cups reversed. Early days, flight logs, where we were going, our travel plans, and the such. Because our hopes and fears here is the Temperance card. Ooh. This is like mixing stuff up too. Or emotional imbalance. Unseen obstacles, this gets revealed. Big stars, big names, really big names are going to get revealed. This Temperance card also is giving me like what sort of substances. I mean, we all know what's going on with the baby oil. Are we talking about shipments? Are we talking about where things were coming from? Like, we're actually going to be naming some pretty big people and some different rings that are going on where maybe people, substances, certain illegal uh, stuff is coming from, because this gives me the sense of like the baby oil stuff, except what was really in those baby oil bottles. And that's kind of the hopes and fears. Like, what were you mixing up in there? Because the negative influences on this is like the 4 of Cups revert. This is all about this right here is the movement of not people, but the movement of substances. Some people would like to call them rugs. Some would like to call them, um, oh heck, what do you want to like? It's just like all sorts of illegal paraphernalia, essentially. Like, this is like that movement of stuff. That's what we're learning about. That's what we started with. Because yeah, and this is we're naming big people that he was shipping stuff to or getting shipments from, especially with the Five of Swords reversed here. And it's like, it's a dog eat dog world. We're in a lose-lose situation here, but I got it from you. I can't help it that I got it from you. Like, yeah. Because also here in the past, this is a burden. This is the burden that I carry, but here in the future, the Ten of Cups, you already kicked me out of the family. You kicked me out of these spaces anyway. So I have no family. This is like, I'm going to burn everything and everyone to the ground. These are big names getting dropped here. That is dealing with shipments of certain paraphernalia, maybe people from point A to point B without their consent, and how he was involved in it. And or the manufacturing of it, or stealing, or getting stuff, especially with like, it's like oh gosh, yeah, that's gonna get exposed. Where and how he was getting his shipments. We're talking about where shipments were coming from, who they came from as well. There's a big name that's going to get name dropped in this in this trial. Like, no one is safe. If you did not pay to essentially get your name scrubbed from the trial, your name's getting in this trial. If they couldn't get you in Mr. J.E. stuff, they're getting you in Diddy. Is kind of what it feels like. If you, oh boy, those two are connected in some way. But let's take a look. Who's next? Let's look at the cleanup. What's cleanup all about? What are we not getting to know about? Clean up, everybody clean up. I know. But let's take a look here. What's this all about? What is this all about? Hey, that's a lot of cards, but whatever, we'll take them all. Let's take a look. So we have rebel against control, traitorous instinct. So, okay. Then we have a safe space to hide. We have false evidence. And we have rituals. Well, shit. I was not expecting that. But, alas. I don't know what to expect from this trial. That's why we're kind of looking into it. So, what is this kind of all about? Because, like, when I'm looking here at cleanup, safe spaces to hide, false evidence, rituals, it's like, I mean, we might be cleaning up. Okay. So, we're going to be his freak-offs. This might be more information about his freak-offs. And it's going to be leading towards, here's how, okay. What I'm seeing in my mind's eye is this point isn't going to be out in your face like, oh my gosh, this happened on these islands. Oh, this is what happened here. Like, no, this is all very much like follow the breadcrumbs type of information. It's like, we can't come out and say what we want to say directly. However, we're going to put some, like, I want to say we're going to put some breadcrumbs in to have people go essentially digging for information, because it's out there. You just need to look at the breadcrumbs. And so, like, that's what this is kind of feeling like. It's like we're trying to clean up against some stuff, but let's see what's kind of going on here with this, with cleaning up and coming out with the trial. Okay, King of Pentacles. Oh, Jay-Z. Okay, this is my Jay-Z card in this deck. Always has been. This is Jay-Z. Okay, so we're incriminating, oh boy, we're incriminating Jay-Z and stuff. Okay, why is this? Because you are a dirty, traitorous little person. You ratted me out. Okay, this is all, this is like stuff that he did for Jay. In my opinion here, why is this? Because you said one thing and you did another. And you wanted me gone. Ooh, boy. Because financial influences or material influences. This is going at Jay. Because it's like, okay, baby, we're going to resurrect some shit from the past. When I say Diddy's taking everyone down that he can, he is. And that includes Jay. And this is incriminating Jay. This isn't going to be full out in your face like, oh, it was this person. No, it's going to be a little bit more subdued. You're going to have to go follow those breadcrumbs. But once you start following those breadcrumbs to safe spaces to hide, how this is someone that I clean stuff up for, false evidence, rituals. This is some weird ass shenaniganery over here. Because, yeah, we're going to bring you down too. This is legitimately what we did for Jay and how Jay is just as involved with everything. And we want to bring justice to him too. This is kind of like the kickoff point for Jay-Z and getting him to trial as well for things that he's doing. Unseen obstacles, though, here. Here's the Queen of Swords. There is someone here who is trying to wheedle their way out of it. Or they're going to try and... Oh, boy. There's someone else who is going to take the brunt of this. And I think that's the thing, is that we can't name Jay, but we can name a person around him, and everyone's going to kind of attack this other person, this Queen of Swords, who... someone's going to attack this Queen of Swords person instead of going after Jay, because the Queen of the Swords person can get named, but we can't name Jay. Because over here, the negative influence, where there's some big name drops. When I mean big name drops, I mean big ass name drops. We're talking about major level stars that we've cleaned up for, people who are wanting people gone. This is how we're bringing justice to them. If we can't get them legally, we'll get them in the court of public opinion, is kind of what this is feeling like to me. Because, yeah, here's Diddy, the Emperor reversed. Diddy's at the point of, I'm going to burn it all to the ground. He has the control in this situation. Again, like I said, this is like a deal struck between Diddy and Light Government and Diddy. And they're like, here's the storyline. Here's what we'll do. Here's what we can do. And this is what's going to happen. You get your deal, but we need to take this to trial because we need to expose all this shit. So you're just going to be the mater for all of this, and we're just going to go do it. And then we'll do something special for you on the back end XYZ, and it'll all be good. Bye-bye, bye-bye, capiche, capiche. All right, all right. Because here in the past, King of Swords, here's a couple. Okay, there's... and here in the future, yeah, Diddy's going, this is going to be like, what is this kind of all about? I'm seeing that this is going to be like how Diddy cleaned up for other people. He was the mover, he was the shaker. You wanted something, I got you something. And now it's going to be implying for all these other people that he was doing business with, because we're going to bring people down in the court of public opinion, in my opinion here. And it's going to be kind of directed at people. I think this is Jay. We've got maybe a Kardashian or two in the mix. How old this goes, mentors, people, places, things. I'm expecting like a few people who are like higher level execs to kind of go 6 feet under here once this starts going, because once again, it feels like we have the shadow government, or the dark government, as I'm going to call it, the dark gov, who has been kind of like has their hands in everything. And they're kind of like trying to maneuver or think that they know where this maneuvering or where the trial is going to go, what information is going to be put out there. But it's like, we know who you are, we know who the operators are, and like there's a completely different script that's going on between Diddy and the light government to kind of push this information forward. Diddy's like, I just don't care. He just does not care. I'm going to burn it all to the ground. This is my way or the highway, and everyone's just living in it. And you know what? If I couldn't take you down with me, I'll take you down with me. He's got some sort of plea deal, in my opinion, already behind the scenes, rather than the one that was offered to him from like what I want to call the dark government. So that's just me, though. Yeah. So again, this is like all about the cleanup that he did for other people, places, things, how he might have spun narratives for other people as well. So let's take a look next. What's with the desert? What's going on with the desert? Also, it's been a bit since I've done anything with Diddy, and honestly, I don't feel too bad about it. Oh gosh. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to switch these around. So we have our desert, And then we also have new beginnings, deal with evil, and a benefactor or investor. Okay, so who is invested in Diddy? Like, is this the starting of a brand new? Another thing going on here with the trial. What's gonna go down right now with this? What's this all about? I mean, this could be someone he got money from, who he was getting money from, did this even start? Especially with the desert. What's this all about? Investors, people that gave him money. This is a worldwide thing. This isn't just something that is just the United States. I mean, the desert could be referring to the desert around LA. It really could be. It could be like, yeah, I've got all my investors or people in LA out in the desert who have been kind of helping me to do things. That's kind of what this is giving me. Like, we're talking about like major people who were invested in this stuff that Diddy was doing that was helping him with stuff. Why is this? Because of the secrets being revealed. Okay. Yeah, we are revealing who was backing him. We're revealing very high level celebrities, in my opinion, here. Very, very high level celebrities, executives who were trying to get him up and coming with things. Yep, because financial influence is here. He crashed and burned out, but also it's like huh, we're revealing how they made stars, essentially. They're revealing how they made stars, how they kind of burned people out, how they didn't burn people out. Because of hopes and fears here, we have no choice. There is no choice. We need to tell people where the money was coming from. Where did money go? Where did money come from? How did it go? And the such. I also get that there might be deals in Vegas. Uh, Deals in Vegas, down in that area as well, uh, and stuff going on along with those sides. Unseen obstacle here, though. The Seven of Swords reversed. This is something that's really hard to be delicate with. It's like this is a really, really hard. They can't be subtle. And I think that's the sad, like that's the hard part they're finding with this thing. Whatever this is gonna be way boom in your face. They can't be really subtle. Subtlety is kind of out the window with kind of the names that are being associated, the people that are being associated, the organizations that are being associated. So this is gonna cause a major legal battle. And it's like this is going to. I think we're having big name record labels kind of being, in my opinion, here named. So, yeah, because, yeah, negative influence. These are kind of not isolated incidents, but these are people who are very much in the shadows that we are talking about. However, we're coming for your asses. Nine of Swords. Some people are sweating real hard in bed because of the names that are about to be dropped, things that we're talking about, people who've been putting money in places where we did not know that they were putting money. This was very much hidden, kept very secret underground, but here in the future, we're talking about who is all in bed together, essentially. Who is it going? How is working together? How many people, places, things? We are looking at how deep this actually goes, and we're looking at how high this goes. Because if we're looking here with the Three of Pentacles as well as the Page of Pentacles, these are individuals. These are people up in high ass buildings, like sky rises, big executives. That's who these people are. We're also looking at collusions between other people, government officials, police, top investors. We're looking at who was all involved. We're looking at it from all aspects too. It's not just going to be like, oh, it's going to be this person. No, it is so many people involved, and that's also going to, I think, be pretty overt in how they are going to be having to talk about this and how involved people are because of how deep it goes. People are going to be shocked. Again, all right, that's the desert. Feels like deals kind of going on with execs over there. What's going on with alive? I'm curious. Who's alive? What's alive? What? So we have So justice or retribution. This is a trap, the beast, as well as weakness. Interesting. What is this all about? I'm curious. Because what I'm almost getting here is someone we previously thought was off to the other side might be getting revealed here. Someone who we thought was off to the other side is being revealed here. And it's time for this person to step forward. It's time to be like, nah, that's not how this works. Also, when it comes to this weakness card, smell fear, this person, whoever it is, very much is along the lines of, like, they can feel it coming. They're afraid that whoever this person is who's very much alive, it's like, yeah, we're coming for your ass and we're going to name drop you. Well, then we'll see. What's this all about? Who is this all about? Who is still alive? Allegedly. The Empress. Why is this? And, you know the Empress that I was talking about for such a very long time on my channel? The one who's been trying to take Diddy down or use Diddy as the scapegoat for everything so all of the rest of her clients could stay alive and keep making her money? If y'all want to go look at the Empress, like the whole Empress saga, again, check out the playlist. I've been seeing this person for months. When I mean months, I mean months. This person's going down. This person's going down. Whoever this Empressy person is going down. Why? It's like, what, Empress? You've made deals, sure. However, and you kept a lot of stuff hidden. However, your day in court is coming too. Oh, he's taking this person down. Because, yeah, the hopes and fears. Yeah, you know what? We know what you've been doing. It's time for you to go down too. Bye-bye. Heartbreak Saloon. Allegedly conspiracy, whatever. Because the unseen obstacle. Yeah, she's been walking on eggshells. She's like, no, but I'm fine. I've kind of locked my door even farther, but it's like, maybe I can come out now. No, you can't. They're going to get her caught. She's caught doing whatever she's doing still. Oh. The Empress is going down. We thought this person might be gone. We thought this person might not be doing stuff. They've been very much actively working behind the scenes. This person is going down, though, for good, and it seems like. Because it's like, unseen obstacle. It's like, we need to get you when your pants are down, essentially. Negative influence. She's always surrounded by other people, or they're always surrounded by other people. However, what's going for them? The industry's abandoned this person. No one trusts this person, no matter what they say. Whoever this Empress is, they are going the F down. Oh, heck yeah. Because here in the past with the Page of Cups. Whoa. That's got to do with apprenticeship, kids. It's like you were doing all the same stuff too, and here in the future, truth is coming out about all the things that you're doing. Oh, the Empress gets name dropped, and the truth is coming out about who this person is, what they've done, because there's like a female within this ring of people that Diddy was associated with. The female who thought she was safe, who thought she had all of her ducks in a row and everything, is going down too. She's going down. Truth is coming to light. Oh my gosh, I love this. If y'all haven't been watching, or if this is your first video of mine, again, I've been seeing this Empress, and I thought for sure she was going to be, she was diabolical. She was so freaking diabolical. I thought she wasn't going to go down. I really thought she wasn't going to go down. So seeing that makes me be like, she's going down. We're yelling timber. Yeah, no, she's going down. I'm so freaking happy. It's not even funny. I thought she was going to get away with it. She was like diabolical and like, I'm going to help people get everything that they need to do, and then all my clients will be safe. to a point. We'll have Diddy be our fall guy, and then I'll be safe. I still have my client base, and then I'm still able to go make money. Is kind of how that was operating. Now it looks like no, you're not. You just fell in. You fell for my trap card, essentially. Yeah. All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. And now we're talking about the kids, or the young adults. Or no, they are not young adults. They are kids. These are legit kids that were trapped and things that were going on. We're talking about young children. In my opinion, here who were trapped and or put into cages of I don't know. Let's just take a look, and we're gonna be held accountable for this shit. We're actually gonna talk. We're actually gonna talk on this. Oh wow, if this topic's actually broached in this trial. What the heck? Again, this is going to be a big one. Everyone keep your ears tuned and tiled and wild and cleaned. Because, yeah, we're talking about business here. What we've done to build our empires. What I'm getting more drawn to is here's Diddy and here is the people and the support of all the things above. Like the backs of which we have now put women, children, and how we've made our money, essentially, allegedly, conspiracy, whatever. This is something that we've hidden. We're talking about people in cages, in my opinion. They cannot leave these giant mansions. Like, yeah. Financial, material influences here. Yeah, it's now time to talk about this. This is going to be a big point in the trial. This is going to be a big news story around the trial. People in cages, people with kids. We got to hold people accountable. Who was all doing this? Who wasn't doing this? Because it's time for, and the hopes and fears here. You have a decision. Are we going to celebrate these people or are we not? You know how it's been really, really quiet the last few months when it comes to like celebrity news and or gossip, except for like certain people that like everyone kind of gets around. It's been very quiet, in my opinion. Like that's why I haven't been doing a lot of it. It's been super, super quiet because everyone's kind of waiting for this storm. Everyone's kind of waiting. Will we get rid of Diddy before this? Will this go to trial? XYZ. Because the unseen obstacle here. People have been trying to. Oh, this is people escaping. Getting out. This is moving forward, whether people want it to or not. We gotta do this. Also, more imagery of essentially building the. Oh, this is how this is what we built our backs on. Also, is there like a younger-ish person, Page of Swords here, reversed, who might be coming into trial that we're not expecting? They're going to be calling it like witness something XYZ, but this person is still very young, or when things happened to them was very young. Like, and they're able to call this person into trial. Wow. Are we talking about the Kardashians? This feels like we're going to be talking about stuff going on with the Kardashians, how maybe they were involved with things, what their involvement was with this card. It gives me Kim vibes so bad. Also, I don't know. Again, I've been having these really weird things going on with either Kendall. It feels like it's Kylie or Kendall, where I don't know if one of the two of them is not doing so hot, but it's like, how does this have to do with kids? I mean, it's the Six of Pentacles. It's like, this is the contract. These are things that you've done. But I'm also getting here, like, there is something really weird going on with these people. The masks as well are being shown. I don't know why. I keep getting drawn to this mask here in the corner. Even though it's not a mask, it's like a machine. It's a machine. Come on, can we focus here? It's a machine in the corner, like here on this left hand side, but I keep seeing this as a mask and I don't know why. I keep seeing it as a mask. It's like we need to show the mask. We need to show the mask. It's like it looks like someone's like kind of hiding in the corner being like we're ready. We're waiting. It's where it's like we're waiting for the right moment to strike. and like we're watching the proceedings going on. I don't know if there's going to be like a big news story that comes out on the Kardashians alongside this trial as well. That is here in the past. Here's Diddy. And here in the future, yeah, it's like we're watering our seeds. We knew what we were doing. This is like also another gateway conversation. You know how we had the gateway conversation about Jay? This is another gateway conversation about stuff going on with kids in probably the LA area, in around the world, New York, Atlanta, everywhere. Everywhere. This is that conversation. I don't know what the Kardashians have to do with this, but again, I keep seeing like that's a machine, but I keep seeing this as a mask of someone's looking in, being like, we're ready to strike, we're ready to strike. And I don't know what that means, other than it's time to hold people accountable for what they've been doing, essentially. So maybe there's gonna be a big news story that drops about the Kardashians. I don't believe that's gonna be one put out by the Kardashians. That's gonna be something that's gonna be kind of like a hit piece put out against other people. But what's going on with this affair now? Let's just take a look. What does an affair have to do with everything going on with Diddy, and the trial? Because this is kind of weird. But we already have a priest. We can't be talking about the rituals, can we? Are they really going to talk about rituals in this trial? Oh, we're threatening. Oh boy, we want to throttle people. And it's another trap beast. What the heck? What does this have to do with an affair? What in the world? Who's getting like... What? What's this all about? The mask is falling off. You can't hide the mask anymore. You can't wear a mask anymore. Can't wear a mask anymore. Why is this? Because of the Five of Wands. What is this? Is this another thing for Jay? Is this something for Beyonce now? Ding 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 ding. We're going to be talking about Beyonce. We're going to be talking about Jay. We're going to be talking about about that whole relationship. I don't know why that is being such a focal point in this in this trial, but Jay and Bay, we are revealing the mask about all the fighting that was going on. And maybe this is Cassie too. Because we're gonna get our bag here. I mean, this could also be Cassie. Honestly, this is probably Cassie. Like, we have some big news coming in from Cassie that oh boy, they want Cassie gone. They want her gone. We want to. Oh boy. Yeah, this is all Cassie. Because this is like, yep, the mask is falling off about that fight, about that video. Because it's like, I want to come out on top. I want to have my serenity. I want to have my peace. However, we want to bury someone. They want someone 6 feet underneath the ground. Unseen obstacles too. For Mr. From for Diddy. This is the way that we get you. Like, this is how we have to get you. Like, this is about the movement of people from point A to point B against their will. Like, it did happen. Maybe it was done by boat. Maybe it was done by other ways. But you did do it. However, you're being stubborn about this point, even though you've agreed to almost everything else, but you refuse to be kind of this part because we made you the plea deal. Like, we made you a plea deal. It's like, there's a deal here for the Cassie stuff. You really didn't take it the way you should have, because here in the past, yeah, you tried to give us an offer, and here in the future, this is different. This is all about stuff coming in from Cassie. I think between him and that relationship, between her, what they did, what he got from her, the money that was given, the money that was received. This is all about that fight too between him and her, that's going to get more exposed, things that were going on, things outside of it, that people are really going to be interested in as well. So that's what I'm seeing here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull, how does Diddy, Mr. Sean Combs, feel currently about the trial? And then I'm going to probably end it there. So thank you so much if you've stuck around with me through this. If you would like, feel free to like, comment, and or subscribe if you want. Or you don't have to if you don't want to. So let's take a look here. What's going on? How does Mr. Sean Combs feel about the trial, the upcoming trial? How does he feel? He's on top of the world, Emperor upright. He's like, I got the control. I know what I'm doing, because Knight of Pentacles, it's like, I'm not doing shit no more. I'm like, I'm just going to burn it all to the ground. I'm stuck, but I'm going to keep maintaining my control where I can. Because materially, he's like, I got my deal. I got my deal. He has a deal in place, for my opinion. Hopes and fears here. Also with the Page of Wands reversed, it's like, I'm just going to say one thing, do another. He's got his own gosh darn plan. Unseen obstacle, though, the Sun card reversed. He's not going to be able to expose certain things like I think he wants to. Also, with the Sun card reversed, it's also giving me, like, bro is going to go through it. Like, all of his dirty secrets are going to be starting to come out, like, real hard. Also, we're going to be alluding to a lot of things that people have been thinking about for years. Three of Swords upright here. We're going to be talking about the moon. We're going to be talking about women. We're going to be talking about children. We're going to be bringing these people to stand. Like, this is going to be nasty for him. He's also kind of heartbroken a little bit that this is the way it's going down, but he's like, well, I'm going to go down swinging. What's going for him? The Devil reversed, which for me is, he's no longer part of the Triangle People Gang because they want to use him as I'm a sacrifice. Okay, I can't do it. But yeah, here in the past, yeah, I was very hardworking in what I was doing, and now here in the future, I'm releasing all the burdens that I got. I'm releasing all the secrets. I'm releasing everything. I'm not holding no one's hand. I don't care. I will burn it all to the effing ground. Essentially, he's done. He's done. This is kind of his coup de grace. He's kind of feeling like, I'm going to make sure that everyone is going to know what the fuck is going on. Not just me, but everyone else is just done. We're done. We're done. We're done. You're going down. You're going down. You're going down. I gotta go down. All y'all suckers are going down. I don't care who, what, when, where, why, huh? You're thinking, but it's happening. So that's what I'm seeing here. I hope y'all enjoyed. Feel free, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions down below. Let me know if you guys want me to do more coverage on the trial, whatever you guys would be interested in. Feel free, let me know. I'm going to be trying to keep up with things. So thank you all again so very much, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. So bye.